everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am updating you on my project Use It Up. This is for the end of the month of March and the beginning of the month of April. So everything that you see from here to here is what I worked on in the month of May. And everything on this side to this side over here is what I will be working on during the month of June. So let me start first off with the one thing that was kind of an unexpected surprise that I ended up finishing this month. I did talk a little bit about this in my Empties video, so if you've seen that, you already know. This candle here is a homemade candle that was a gift from a wedding client to us, and this is in the scent Blue Spruce. She made this candle herself, which I think is so awesome, and it was really awesome, smelled just like the outdoors. It was really strong and performed like flawlessly. So like that was like so sweet, and she knows that I love candles, and I had no idea that she made candles, so it was just like a really nice unexpected surprise that I ended up finishing this month. So I figured I would show you guys that. It wasn't really part of my project, but that was something that I did end up finishing. I also finished up 2 of these candles from Bath & Body Works, and these were in the same collection released. Let me see the date on this. This was a spring release of 2019. And this first one here is in the scent Midnight Orchid. And this scent here was very similar, both of these were very similar, and I did talk about this a little bit in my Empties. Very much like a feminine body care kind of scent. This one specifically smelled a little bit more like a hair care product, like a floral hair care shampoo or something. This one burnt flawlessly all the way down to the wick clips, did not give me any issues, didn't struggle, pulled out, did everything that it was supposed to do. It was a good candle. Personally, I just probably wouldn't get it again. I wasn't huge on the scent, but I'm happy to have used it for this month. And then on to this one, which was a big letdown for me. This is Freesia Garden, same collection as the last one. Very similar type of scent. The notes on this were blooming freesia, rose water, and bright leafy greens. And this one was awful. This one was a terrible burner. It was kind of smoky to begin with, but definitely progressively got worse the more I burnt it. So this one didn't even really finish up. I just don't want to keep trying and cotton balling it and, you know, giving it all of the hope in the world, because it definitely is kind of a hopeless candle. So would definitely not repurchase it because of that performance, but probably even because of the scent, I still wouldn't have repurchased this. These were just kind of like a little bit too florally for me. I'm not huge on florals, but my partner did really enjoy everything that I burnt this month because he loves florals. Another one that was kind of off-brand for me this month was Cotton Candy Lane. This is Yankee Candle medium jar, and this is just like a very peppermint candy cane type of scent with a little bit of extra sweetness. I think there's probably like a vanilla in here somewhere. This, I just wanted to use, get it out of my collection. It burnt totally fine. It didn't give me any problems. It did get a little bit smoky at the top, which I'm honestly kind of come to expect from Yankee candles. As you can tell, it definitely got a little smoky. Yeah, so it's finished. I'm happy that it is leaving my collection. And then on to this lemon mint leaf. This was one that I was working on for the past few months. This is notes of sparkling lemon zest, spearmint leaves, and verbena springs. I love this amber glass. I keep talking about it every time, but it is just like the prettiest packaging to me ever. I'm definitely going to be reusing this. This one didn't give me any problems either. It was just, well, I tipped it there at the end of its life, which is why it looks weird. It did burn all the way down to the wick clips. It extinguished itself. It did everything it was supposed to do, like that Midnight Orchid one. I probably wouldn't be repurchasing the scent again. It's definitely a bit of like a cleaner lemon type of vibe. If you really like those and you are on the hunt for a scent that will definitely wash out every other scent in your house, then this is a really good one for that reason. I did end up using this as I cleaned, and I used this one to kind of like help wash away scents after cooking some stinky foods. So I guess for that reason, it was really good. And I really did enjoy watching this one burning through this glass. It was super pretty. But yeah, so probably not a repurchase overall, but still happy to have used it. All right, I'm trying to be very gentle about this one. This scent here is Honeysuckle, and this is a Bath & Body Works candle. I absolutely love the packaging on this one as well. This one I ended up picking up, I want to say on Candle Day of like 2019. Let me see if I can read the notes for you guys. So the notes are sweet honeysuckle nectar, peony petals, and soft creamy vanilla. And this was a 2019 from Candle Day. I really like this scent. It's not anything that's like mind-blowing. It definitely just smells like a very sweet kind of honeysuckle. It's what you would expect that one to smell like, but it's really nice and I have been enjoying it quite a bit. This one is definitely something that I obviously didn't finish. I'm still working on it. And now that we are in the month of June, I have decided to just roll this one over into my next project for June. And then the other candle that I am also going to plan on rolling over for the month of June is Fresh Cut Lilacs. And this is kind of like a staple from Bath & Body Works. I've seen this so many, just every year I feel like this comes out in the spring. This is Lilac Bouquets, Dewy Greens, and Soft Spring Air. And this literally smells like the most authentic, realistic lilacs on like a lilac bush. It's really nice and definitely very florals. You have to really enjoy lilacs. This is something that I have been letting my partner burn upstairs in his office, which is why there's not too much progress on it. But I will stick this one in my June melting project and see how it goes. Hopefully I will be able to finish both of these ones down here. But I honestly really like the packaging, that little, I don't know, like the pretty designs against the color of the wax that they have. I think just is very fitting and beautiful. And then moving on to some of the scents that I will be planning on starting working on for this month of June. So I'm going to try to work on this very small Market Peach. This is just a single wick from Bath & Body Works, but I'm also going to be pairing this with my Market Peach hand soap for this month. I think that that'll just be nice to put next to each other by the sink. And there's no notes on this actually. To me, this, I'm not sure if Market Peach is the same as Georgia Peach, but this is just like the most realistic kind of freshly sliced open peach scent. I really do like it quite a bit. I don't think there's any other added scents in it, but I know a lot of people are like hesitant about peach scents because they can kind of sometimes smell a little like cat pee-ish. This does not do that for me whatsoever. Of course, I pretty much like all peaches, but this one's really nice. So I think if you're kind of scared about it, then that would be at least a good one to go for. I have this one here from Yankee Candle, and this is my last large jar from Yankee Candle. So I'm really hoping to finish this. I've just, like I'm talking about with the Yankee Candle of the Candy Cane Lane, this is just kind of like really a pain in the butt to store. And I'm kind of getting over storing tons and tons of candles that can't like fit easily in one area of my house. I've kind of just been like, they're all in one room, but it's kind of a mess in there. So I just want to finish it. So this is Blueberry Muffin, and I don't think there's any notes on these, no. Typically these they're not like the crazy strongest, but I will say I have burnt this once before and it was decently strong. So I'm going to try to see if I can like make it through this and kind of like pair it with other things, because sometimes these take so long to get through. So I'm going to start it this month. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it, and hopefully I can kind of pair it with some other things I'm melting and blending and, you know, whatever. But that one hopefully can make its way out of my collection this month. Another thing that I'm trying to work on just getting out of my collection this month, I ended up buying 3 or like 4 of these pumpkin donut shops when they first came out. And I really do enjoy the scent. I think it's great, but I have so many now that I'm just like, well, I better use them. So this is Glazed Donuts, Warm Pumpkin Spice, sprinkled with powdered sugar. And I feel like Ashley has said this a lot, but this just pretty much smells like straight up powdered sugar. There's not a whole lot of like pumpkin spice in this. I think it's mostly just like a kind of powdered sugar donut scent, which is fine. I know it is technically a fall scent, which is out of character for me, but you know what? I'm just going to try to finish it. This already has some progress on it, so I will, you know, try to make my way through that. Another candle that has some progress on it already that I'm going to try to finish up for this month is Tiki Beach. I adore this packaging. I think that is so pretty. I don't know, I just really like it. And the notes on Tiki Beach are warm vanilla musk, orchids, and toasted coconut. This smells so great. This is like a classic. I usually like to pick this up every year. The orchids are just like the prettiest, creamiest, most summery type of flower in my opinion. And there's pretty good progress made on this one. So I'm like pretty much halfway, I think, maybe a little bit over halfway. So hopefully I'll be able to finish this one easily this month. And I'm sure I will enjoy that quite a bit. And then one more that I have a little bit of progress on. This one here, I think I burnt it just once. This is Raspberry Tangerine. It's definitely not my favorite ever, but I did buy this one with the intention, because I really enjoyed the soap. So I was like, it will smell just like the soap. And they're close, but I don't know if I like orange scents burning or in wax form. I don't think I'm like crazy about it unless it's blended like pretty well. I'm usually not like crazy about tangerine scents, but I'm gonna give this a whirl anyway. This is wild raspberries, fresh tangerine, and lemon zest. Packaging's really pretty. I think that this will be good for this month. I will let you guys know my thoughts, of course, as I always do. And then finally on to 2 scents that I have not started at all. These are, you know, brand new to me. This first one here is coconut cream pie. I'm literally so excited to smell this one because I love how this smells on cold. I love the body care. I'm just really excited about it. Notes on this are toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. And you guys, this literally smells like the most delicious, creamiest coconut scent ever. I'm so pumped about this. I had to give myself one that I was like literally super hyped about, and that is the one. And then finally, another one that I'm also super excited about melting or burning. This here is Lakeside Sunrise. So many funny thoughts come to mind when I share this candle. This scent here is technically bergamot waters, aka Lakeside Sunrise. There's like 100 names for bergamot waters. This is just one of them, Lakeside Sunrise, but it's bergamot waters. So it's sparkling bergamot, pristine blue waters, there you go, sugared citrus, and creamy sandalwood. I have picked up bergamot waters in 100 different packaging because every time I go in the store and I smell it with a different name, I think it smells so good and I'm like, oh, I need that candle. Then I get home and realize, oh, it's bergamot waters. So this is one of my bergamot waters that I have left, and I'm just really excited on finishing it. I think the packaging is just so cool, such a summery kind of look, and definitely this really fits my end of June melting basket, which I won't give away what that is, but it's definitely kind of fitting for that theme that I have. So yeah, I'm really excited. Haven't melted this yet, and I think it'll be a fantastic one to melt in the month of June. So that is all of my candles that I have finished and am moving over and plan on working on. So let me share all of my body care with you guys. All right, guys, and just to go over my body care that I've been working on for this month, this has been carried over like a few times now, I think. This is a Victoria's Secret Fresh and Clean body care. I have the mist as well as the body lotion or the body cream. Honestly, you guys, this, like I mentioned in the last video, this is getting really old. I can't even manage to like spray it without making myself feel like grossed out. It's way off. The smell is so this I'm gonna end up trashing. It is just not good anymore. And this I'm going to finish up. I'm almost done with it. You can't even really see, but it's like right to there. So I only have a few more uses left, and in the next empties, I'm sure this will be included in there. Another thing that I ended up finishing is this lemon cream body wash from C.O. Bigelow. I'm really happy to have finished this up. It smelled just like a lemon frosting. It was delicious. And I also finished up this Ugly Sweater Body Butter Sugar Scrub from Zape. This was a Christmas scent. It smelled like kind of like cashmere and like winter berries. It was really nice. It was super great, like the texture and how it left my skin feeling like very moisturized after using it. It was abrasive enough, but it wasn't like too overly abrasive like some sugar scrubs I've tried before. This was really great. I will continue to purchase Zape's Body Butter Sugar Scrubs. So those were my empties. So 3 things that I'm pretty much done with, and then 1 thing that I'm continuing. And then this whole basket here, I am going to continue working on all of these scents except for 2. So I'm going to continue working on my Hello Beautiful. I have not made any progress. I don't even think I used this once, honestly, you guys, which is kind of not great, but I really genuinely think I'll be able to finish this in next month. I hope. This here I did use quite a bit. This is Butterfly Flower from Bath & Body Works, of course, and this is so nice. The notes are tangerine, white orchid, lilacs, mimosa petals, and creamy coconut milk. I really love this so much, you guys, but I feel like this body lotion versus the body creams, these tend to last a little bit longer, and I would be happy to save this because this has not come back. If this makes it back for semi-annual sale this year, then I will feel like I can use this up, but I just don't want to finish this because I love it so much. So this is going to go back in my basket for whenever I feel the need to use it again. And instead, I will be continuing to use these just because, like I mentioned, these body creams go bad a lot faster than the body lotions. So this is clementine and mint leaf. And the notes are sparkling clementine, sweet mint, spring woods and white woods, or spring rain and white woods. And I really think that this is possibly one of my favorite scents of all time from Bath & Body Works. I really adore this. I did use this quite a bit this month, but I'm going to continue using it. I don't know if I'll finish it. Hopefully I can at least finish the body care, but I really do love this. And another one from that same collection is Apple Blossom. And this is a really nice scent as well. I have made pretty okay progress, not that great, but decent. I definitely have used a lot more of this lotion than any of the other scents this month, which is kind of funny, but I guess I was in an apple mood. This is Crisp Green Apple, Dewy Melon, Golden Amber, and Sunshine Musk. So this is a really great scent as well, and this is another one I will continue to use this month. And then I am actually, since I'm cycling out my butterfly flower, I'm going to cycle in this coconut cream pie, which I have the whole set here of this scent. And I wanted something that was a little bit more summery, and I feel like this is a good way to dip my toes into more of the summery scents. So coconut cream pie, I do have the spray of that, as well as the body lotion in coconut cream pie. And I also have the body wash. And the notes for this are toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. And I'm super excited to use this one use this one and enjoy it because it is so darn good. So this here is the basket that I will be working on for this month. I try to finish up a lot more than I did last month. So hopefully this month, because I kind of have given some of these things like a head start this past month, I will be able to finish. Fingers crossed. But of course, I will update you guys and we'll see what I finish at the end of June. But that is it. If you guys are also doing a project, use it up, then let me know in the comments below. I would love to watch those. And I hope you guys have a great day, night, morning, whatever time you're watching this, and you take care. Bye, guys.